Right. Petervill. Awesome. Well, I've been looking forward to this. So, yeah, didn't take me as long as I thought to set it up, which is pleasing. So let's go. Here we are back in Scotland. Okay. Seem to remember I've left a tractor somewhere. I'm just going to jump, because I really was on my way to the store and I'm causing a traffic jam. So, and it's a lovely sunny day. Actually, I need to put the time back. I slowed it down while I was setting up. So yeah, so we've moved all the equipment from Marwell that was left, but immediately I've identified a few pieces of equipment I want to change. Just don't quite fit the map. This trailer is sadly way too long, and it's a really tight turn into the yard, and for reasons that will become apparent, I don't need the little I forget what it's called, this thing at the front. The scoopery, buckety thing. Don't need that anymore. So I brought them down to the store. I'll start by selling a few pieces of equipment. So I'll talk through the numbers in a minute as well. The loader, that was it, the Goring loader. So we've not done too bad out the money in the end. I'll say I will run through what I've done. I just wanted to unblock the traffic, come and sell this stuff. There's no trigger, obvious trigger on here, and it wasn't where I thought it was. I tried yesterday to sell something while I was setting up, but it is here, it seems. Done. Does leave us without a flatbed, but I've got an idea. Okay, so I did say I was going to run through numbers when I got here. So yeah, so we've got 1,000,004 left. And we have the main farm, and so basically I bought the fields that you normally get when you start the map. So you get this, which is the farm itself. You get fields 28, 27, 41. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, that's just part of, so yeah, this sort of the seafront, the sea. For some reason I get the beach. Not sure why that would be. Can you buy the beach? You can buy the beach. Anyway, so yeah, apart from that, so you get all this stuff, which is all the roads, which is quite nice, and that's quite helpful for something I was thinking of doing. Ooh, need to go and explore up there and see what's up there. Look, because we own that bit too, allegedly. We also own the loch, which is quite nice. But I also managed to negotiate with the farmer, and we had enough money, so we've also bought the pig farm, or pig area, pig yard, and it's also got a field. So that's useful, and the biogas plant is available for us. Previous owner had a license, so we're okay to use the biogas plant. That's about it. But we've got some money, so I think we should buy some fields as well, and actually would be worthwhile looking. Yeah, so there's quite a few fields ready to harvest actually. Makes more sense for now to probably expand near the farm. So that's 196. That's a good size field. That might be a good one actually. And what crops are they? So 26 is wheat, 39 is barley, 40 is corn. Okay. So yeah, a few good options there actually. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what we did. So I'm just going to check while I'm waiting for that to boot up, because I did promise I'd run through all my numbers. But what we also want to do, I'm actually thinking So because we got rid of the Gorenk loader, and because of a few mods that came out recently, and because of the fact that the pig farm is quite a bit further away than it was on Marwell, we need to buy some new equipment for it, is my opinion. And stupidly enough, I closed that down. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to get a skid steer loader, and we're going to get one for use at the pig farm. And you may already know what I'm talking about, but one came out this week. The man at the store contacted me and said, I've got this old piece of equipment, might be really good for you. So we're going to get this, the old Massey Ferguson 711 skid steer. It looks brilliant, and actually, you know what, in black it looks even more amazing. So, no, I'm not sure I'm that fast about that. Oh, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? Defaults back. I'm going to get it with the Mitas. Yeah, Mitas. Standard sunshade. I'm not looking at it that much. I kind of like the open look. Or forestry. Nah. Done. So we will also need for that then some equipment. This is awesome. I haven't had a skid steer on here yet. Here we go. So there's 2000 litre, 1200 litre. May as well get the 2000. Change that to black or red. Change that yellow bit in the middle. Oh, fine. And also, better get this rear weight too. Oh, is that a trailer hitch? No, it's not, is it? Doesn't have a trailer hitch on it. That's a shame. But never mind. Okay. And we need a pallet forks for it? No, probably not, but we will need bale fork at some point. Well, let's get it anyway. And then it's done. Wow, that's expensive. Good grief. Oh, hang on, it costs 600 but 3,000 if you paint it. What? Whew, good job I'm feeling flush. Okay. And the other thing I wanted was a little trailer. And in fact, we're going to need a new trailer too. No, actually I can uninstall those now because these ones came out. So I downloaded the DBs because I do like Metal Tech trailers, but they've got a swivel front axle. These ones don't. So we will, actually, what does the biggest one go up to? 20 premium, 44,000 litres. Actually, that's not bad size, is it? Anyway, no good for now. What we need is the little one. Oh, I missed them again, sorry. Oh, the DBs go smaller, that would have been good. TB6. Yeah, so I watched Mr. CDP's video yesterday. I don't want it with those because then you can only use it for forage. So 8,000 is plenty anyway for what we need. We'll go with pattern 2. Looks a little older. Don't particularly need a cover. Done. And actually, so what I'm wondering, that lot cost me 50 grand. Wow. Okay. Can anyone? Yes. Doesn't say what these colours are. Kind of like that though. Mind you, am I just gonna get another trailer that I still can't fit through the gates at the yard? So we've got decent blue. Sort of Scottish bluish. Is that a bit too pale? I just quite like that. We'll give it a go. Worst comes to worst. Right. So yeah, so as I said, so if you remember, we ended up at Marwell on about 1.5 million, but I then noticed as I was going through the video footage that I had a bank loan. I have no idea why I had a bank loan. I don't remember having a bank loan, why I took it out, or why I'd still have it given the amount of money that I had. But I did have a bank loan, so I paid that off. And after that I ended up with about 1,300 odd. Sorry, 1,380,000 odd. So that should just... Why does that not fold down? That should just fold down. Oh, that does that. Oh, that's interesting. That'll be too wide if I leave those out. Oh. So what? Interesting button. Oh, sorry. That confused things. So what does... Oh. Annual. Interesting. Okay. Well, there you go. Sorry. But yeah, so we ended up with about 1,380 odd grand. By the time I'd added on the field values, so the two fields that I'd bought, oh that's right, yeah, so by the time I added on the fields that I'd bought, and then I looked at how Petervill was structured, and I talked about this a little bit at the end of the Marwell video, as to whether or not you had to buy... Struggling a bit with this slope. That's cool. Love that. How awesome. Actually, you know what? Hang on, let's do this another way. Whoa, don't bash my new trailer. It's a little eager. That's not eager look. Oh, it looks awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that in there. Now snapping, if I put the weight on, I'm not going to be able to manoeuvre the trailer, am I? But yeah, so I looked at it, and actually, when you buy Marwell, you spend 450 odd grand, gets you the farm, or at least all the space that the farm sits on, and 3 big fields. I thought, well, really, you're paying for the field, because actually, as we went through the menu, if you look at, let's see if I can reverse this up here, this is going to be a disaster. I'm going to regret trying to do this. And then if you look in the menu what you own, you actually find that your farm is worth 484. So, but at Petervill, you buy the area that contains the farm separately, and it's 349 grand. But you don't separately have any buildings or anything like that. So I took that as a, you know, the farm's 484 grand, so I've added that on to what I owned. So by the time you add on all the fields and the value of the farm, but not the silos and all that sort of stuff, which you can also sell separately, I had 2.5 million So that's what we're starting with, as our starting point. So I then bought, as I said, those 3 fields around the farm itself, the farm area itself, and the pig farm. And also I bought, because it seemed odd not to, the yard, which is this. I haven't decided what I'm going to use it for yet, but it was only 17 grand, it made sense to have it. So I've got that too. So yeah, so that was a total of nearly £1 million. So we're left with, by the time and I bought something else, which we'll talk about in a minute. So that's yeah. So I'm left with £1.4 million, which is, and plus I took off a little bit for moving costs, about 20 grand or so, roughly. And I'm going to stop talking for a minute while I try and do this, so we get it done. Come on, come on. It's totally dubious that that's actually going to stay on there, but we'll give it a go. Right, and having done that, put our weight on. I'm a bit rusty with the skid steer. I haven't had one for ages. It's so sensitive. Hilarious. Right. There we go. So, let's head on up to the pig farm. But yeah, sorry for that rather long-winded explanation, but just to make the point that, the money that I've got here is, alright, there were multiple ways I could have done it, but I can justify it based on what I had and what I owned back at Marwell. I've repurchased all the machinery that I had back there that I hadn't already sold. Of course, I've just sold some, and I'm probably going to sell some more, but for now that'll do. Just because it feels like a time for change on some of this stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa. It should have a locking script, this, we should be alright. But then, combine header trailers should have a locking script. Probably ought to have these on. So yeah, this is the Petervill seafront. Lovely it is too. I should go and explore that lighthouse at some point. Whoa, no it doesn't quite. So okay, so no severe braking then. Clearly. Obviously it's quite a long journey as well. I probably should have bought this. But I didn't want to start, I want to start with the equipment as it was from Marwell. So yeah, so we've got all the equipment as it was from Marwell. We've got all the animals as they were from Marwell. But I've done no feeding, no other prep, no nothing. So we literally, to all intents and purposes, have just moved in. And I said that didn't take me as long as I expected. Most things are organised in the yard, not entirely yet. And of course, as I play, get used to the map more, that may change. I haven't looked at contracts yet to see what there is, what that looks like. Kind of hoping that contracts are perhaps more readily available than they were on Marwell, which were limited to 3 or 4 fields other than grass contracts. So, fingers crossed. So I'm worried that trailer's looking a bit precarious. So we're alright. Just get a little bit steep up here. It's got lovely views. I think I might need to increase the power on this tractor. Goodness me. Might not heavy braking, but at least the trailer's stable enough it's not sliding down the hill. Take the cruise control off. Take it steady around this corner. We're nearly there, fortunately. Actually, there's one more thing I need for up here. I'll have to do that soonish as well. It's not urgent for today. Enough room to get around this corner. Yeah. So here we are at the big farm. All the pigs are safely in there, but they are unfed and unwatered, so turn those off. There we go. So yeah, essentially I bought this to just allow, you know, a little bit of, it should be fairly self-sufficient up here. You know, we just need to come up for crops and maybe water. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with water yet. But I mean, equally, I could get a separate water trailer for up here as well. There we go. Phew. And so the other thing I've done up here, which we should look at, do we have room to get round? No, if I do that we have. And I did this with my own money, so that's why we're a little bit lower than we might have been. So yeah, everything else came out about $1.5 million. But with the new silo and shed that came out this week, silo and barn, I'd put one up here, because we'll need somewhere to keep, in the same way we did at Marwell, we'll want somewhere to keep the crops for the pigs. So that's precisely what I've done. I didn't necessarily just put the trailer in there, but you know what. But you know what I'm going to do first. I'm hoping that will come out of there. Of course it won't. Naturally. Oh well, I'll figure that out another time. To do with it doing some crazy physics thing and just sort of flipping out. Never mind. Yeah, it also means we own this nice big grass field, so actually not, I'm not going to put it in because I'll need it soon anyway. But yeah. So I've got that in. I might actually, for now, I might leave this up here. I don't want to spend all my time today driving back and forth, because the next thing we need to do is to drive up here. do a bit of an experiment actually. Just got room to swing that round. Oh, perfect, look at that. And is that the right thing to do? Questionable. Anyway, right. So, quick whiz around the main yard. So I've got the telehandler and all its bits in here. Cows are in the cow pasture. Obviously not doing anything yet because they've no food, no straw, no nothing. The chickens are here and again need feeding. I've got the slurry tanker and the milk tank and the sort of base unit. That's the tractor one there. That's the, oh no, it's not. That's the one for the behind the truck. Oh, that's going to flip out when it comes off there. So this water one and the milk one shouldn't really be on the back of that, but I was just trying to move stuff around quickly. There's the milk spawn point where the milk churns are. A couple of bunker silos, one of which has currently got my manure spreader and my bales in. So as I said, if you saw the last Marwell video, I sold everything but the last 8 bales of hay, straw and silage. So we've got 8 bales of each on there, which need to be unloaded. That's the garage, the sort of workshop in there. I haven't put anything in there yet. Here's pretty much all my sort of field work equipment. So, you know, seeder, fertilizer sprayer, weeder, you know, that kind of stuff, plough, etc. Come round here. Here I've got all the grass equipment. Hello Jeff, how you doing mate? Welcome to Petervill. Yeah, I was just doing a bit of a tour of the yard. Yeah, so in here I've got the grass equipment, which obviously is plenty of space. We're not short of space. And in here, and I might change my mind about this, I've got the animal trailer and the 4 hook lift, the 2 grain trailers and the 2 slurry field containers. And then we've got our Brantner, which is full of sugar beet. Because I did say that I'd fill up the Brantner and bring it with me from Marwell. So we've got the Brantner full of sugar beet. We need to take it up to the pig farm. So yeah, we're just settling in, Jeff, just getting sorted out on Petervill. Ultimately I'll need to do quite a few runs up there because I've got the silo up there. I'll need to take, there are some small amount, I didn't bring any of my crops with me. Oops, hit a tree. But luckily the farmer left a few odd bits of crops in the silo up at the farm. Oh, I'm stuck. What am I stuck on? Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. So what I'll need to do initially is move all those up to the pig farm, and I'll use those for pig feed for now until I start building up my own crops again. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks Jeff. It's Saturday morning. I bet you're still working though. Because I know. But I hope you're relaxed while you're working. That's the one thing of working on the weekend, is it feels less pressured somehow. At least I always think so. But then that's because I don't work on my own. It may not be quite the same if you work for yourself. But yes, I'm doing good, and I've been looking forward to this all week. So I spent yesterday evening getting it set up and ready to start this morning. So yeah, got friends coming today, so having a good time. Just about to start, yep, thought so. Well, I hope this will help take some of the pain away. And actually Jeff, if you're around tomorrow, I will probably be doing a good, thanks for that. Yeah, if you're around tomorrow, I should probably be doing a Train Sim World live stream but with guest tomorrow. So I have a mate's son, James, little James, is a massive train nut, and he loves Train Sim World, and he loves my Train Sim World videos, and they're staying this weekend, so he's very excited that he wants to join in. So I've no idea how that will go. They always say never work with animals and children, but so I'll try out the Sony camera mic, and we'll see if we can do a bit of a party broadcast. That'll be fun. Might do Dragline, one of the older ones, but I haven't done it yet, which is from the Great Western. Ultimately I'll do whichever one James says he wants to do, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so we're just taking Sugar Beet up to the pigs. I guess get them some food, but I'm not gonna spend the rest of this episode trading backwards and forwards to the pig farm, because that'd get a little bit dull. So I'll do some of that off screen. And we need to buy ourselves a new combine actually, because I've sold the Massey that we had at Marwell. Actually, while we're here, yeah, I thought so. I was afraid of that. That's not going to go in there, is it? Oh, it will. Actually, you know what? It might do. Oh no, that's interesting. And I'm pretty sure this doesn't take Sugar Beet, but just for the purposes of, can I get the trailer in? It goes off. But the Gnomes Train Sim. There's a Gnomes Train Sim? Oop. Caught the edge. Ooh. Oh my goodness me. I'm stuck. Yeah, so I think this trailer's too big for this barn. Right. That's, oh hang on, or was I just stuck on the door? Let's have a look. Get in. Go this way. Open those doors. Stuck on the side, perhaps? Yeah, it's just a little bit too wide. Try again, a little bit straighter. Minding the new trailer. So no, it doesn't take Sugar Beet, but yes, the trailer will just about fit. And now we've got it stuck. There we go. Train Simulator is called A Game of Gnomes. Alright. No, I wasn't aware of that. Interesting. I'll look into it. Train Sim. Is that PC? Console? What? Game of Gnomes. So you're talking about main Train Simulator as opposed to Train Sim World, right? So the Brantner may have come to the end of its life. Again, it's got a really big turning circle. I'm hoping to get something that's got a little bit more flexibility at the connection with the tractor. Simply because, again, there's a lot of tight spaces on this map. Oh, I'll have a look. Thank you. I'll take a look on the store today. There we go. But yeah, so terrible turning circle on the Brantnut, which is a shame, and it's just a bit too tricky getting it in and out of the yard. So it may be at the end of its life, I'm afraid. But I may need a selection of trailers because I mean, I may as well keep it for now for getting this initial stuff up to the pig farm. But I kind of want a bigger trailer, of course. Or maybe I don't. Actually, maybe I won't. So maybe I'll just get a smaller trailer then. It's a bit narrow, this road. So yeah, because we've got the excuse my terrible driving, because we've got the two hook lift trailers that we use for really sort of selling, because they've got good capacity. What I'm actually thinking about, so I don't really need this necessarily anymore. What I'm thinking about is I might get a oh, what do they call it? Can't believe I can't remember. Jeez, an auger wagon, trailer bin. To do for field work, so I use that and then fill up the hook lift trailer from that. So I could just get a sort of medium-sized trailer, something a bit between this one and the one that I bought for using on the back of the skid steer. And so actually then, why don't we do that? Because I think what we should be doing is buying a field, and getting some harvesting done, and we'll get it started, because then I can leave a worker doing that. I've got enough space to get around just about. Yeah, we can get a worker doing that while we then give the sheep and the cows some feed. That would make good sense. Except of course that means we're stuck in slow traffic. Because we do want to get the animals productive as soon as we can, really. Whoa. There's always a smoke mixer around. Yeah, I'm slightly confused why I have to buy the sand on the beach separately. That's very strange. Oh, do we or don't we? Yeah. Oops. Thinking I might need to boost the power on some of my tractors as well. Sorry, Brantner. Just not here. Right. So, harvesters. So we had the 7347. I quite fancy this. I could regret it because I might find it's too big for the map. Yeah, why not? Ooh, crawler track. Does that change the speed? No? Interesting. Don't know if I put the price up though. I'm going to go for Michelin standards for now, but I might go for crawler track at some point. Mind you, this is all very well, but I haven't bought the field yet. Not to matter. I'll need one anyway at some point. Headers. Take it. That's the one for that. Yeah. How wide is it? Same as that one. But the next one up's huge. Okay. There we go. First John Deere combine. So we'll need a header trailer because I'm not driving around here with that on the front. Clearly. And it'll need to be the longer one. But we'll John Deere it, so to speak. There we go. Oh. Burning through that money quick, aren't we? Right, this was the field. Yep, burning through that money real quick. But that's now nice. That's a nice chunk we now own. Quite nice. And so the only other thing, as we said, I'll think about a trailer another time. I could use a modded one, but I haven't used any of the in-game ones yet. So how about one of these? That's just too big for this map. So what's the capacity of these ones? You know, 30,000 is fine. That's 3 lots of the combine. That I quite like with wides. Let's do it. And let's go harvest. Oh, for follow me. This would be so much easier. Let's get this out of the way. But one thing I mustn't forget to do as well, I need to put a lime silo in. There are no lime silos on this map, at least not that I've found yet. I did put one of these multi-silos in down at the store, so if ever I need to buy something, I can just come buy it if I'm suddenly short of whatever it is. So I've always got that option. I figured I might as well, as I was starting a new map, have that flexibility. There's a nice big apron here at the store. I'll tell you what, it's really helpful given the amount of stuff that I bought to get set up all in one go. Hopefully that'll be stable enough on that. Right, let's get the combine out the field. Actually, while I think about it, I shouldn't do this on screen really, but put plant growth back on. I'd put it on. I'd switched it off while I got set up, just in case, you know, I didn't want things going over. Crop destruction's on, ploughing on, lime on, weeds on, plant growth normal, no help with buying stuff. I'm going to put fuel usage to default. I had it on low on Marwell. Everything else should be fine. That looks very cool. Hazards on? Yeah, another John Deere harvester yet on 19. Okay. easier in cab. I'm just very conscious of the fact that then I won't be able to see what's happening to the header trailer, and they do have a habit of not staying on. But I'll take it nice and steady. We'll check it occasionally, and fingers crossed we'll be right. I can just about see it in the mirror there. Interesting, so it's only John Deere tractors that have that beep beep sound when the indicator's on. Now the other slight snag, well, apart from the fact that I was driving alongside the road and there was a car coming, it's a good sized field. This actually, I drove past it the other day and thought, oh yeah, that's good. Now, if I put the header on the combine before I get in the field, I'm not going to have... Am I going to get it through there? Is it high enough to go over the gate? I don't think it is. Oh, and the gate opens the wrong way. I was thinking I could go to that corner where there's all that grass space to put the header on. Maybe there is in the other corner. Well, somebody behind me now beeping, so I've got a lot of time. That also means he's going to come right up. Oh. You idiot. Why would you not wait until I was out the way? You pillock. Must be a tourist. Right, we go. That's nicely messed up loads of my crop. Thank you very much, Mr. Driver. Gotta say, I did switch traffic off while I was trying to get sorted. And I can see why I'm gonna end up losing more. I could switch it off, but that's just no fun. This is supposed to be my sort of semi-realistic series, so I'll make it a right hash of that at the moment. It's a big field, we can afford it. So yeah, that's a bit frustrating. I will experiment actually then with... Let's unfold. I haven't found a water trigger, actually, no, Jeff, and I've been watching other people in the hopes that they'll help me figure out where it is. No, I don't think there is one in the yard, which surprises me. Let me just check. I can never remember the sable straw swath. Oh yeah, of course, because the plate's up means straw swath's on. We want straw swath. So I will come and remove the header trailer with the tractor in a minute. Hello Chris, welcome. Hope you're doing okay. Take that back off. Welcome to Petervill. Just bought a new field, just starting to harvest with actually a new combine harvester, so it's all fun. I'm doing good, thanks Chris. How are you? Yeah, first stream on a new map. Loads of exciting possibilities. It's a good day. It's by field 8, but you can't get it to work. Okay, interesting. Hang on, I'll get a decent straight line, so I'll try not to lose too much crop. I'm pissed off. Why, Chris? What's up? Let's see, field 8. Oh, okay. In that case, while you're on, Jeff, we'll head over there in a second. I'll try and figure out where it is. Can't get to work. That's interesting. Yeah, so what's up, Chris? Saturday morning, don't be pissed off. Hopefully this will help you relax. Oh, that's now that's interesting. Well, that's good to know. Right, so next time we won't end up losing half the crop because I can get in from a different direction. Excellent. We'll just kill a few sheep on the way, I dare say. No! Oh my god. Wow. Man, Chris, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. That's terrible. Jesus. Shit. Jeff, both myself and Mr. tried on that. That's really weird. Yeah, we'll take a look at that in a second, Jeff. Well, I hope this helps take your mind off it, Chris. Because that's rubbish. Bloody insurers, huh? They'll always refuse to pay out if they can avoid it. Wow. So $20,000 in total and just 600, but 600 from your truck. Is that right? That's some job. 20 grand of kit. That's amazing. Crikey. Good grief. Yeah, I mean that 20k. That's a lot for one company. You're not going to get compensation from your employer, Chris. If the insurance won't pay. Ooh, trees. I've already spotted there are some of those magic bushes on this map, but like the ones we used to have on Welker on 17, that, you know, just have massive collisions like that. We're not going to get past there, right? The header just about made it, but I'm not sure the combine will, so I'll swing round. So I managed to kill all of it. I missed a tiny bit. I can live with that. So yeah, I might need a chainsaw and do a bit of tidying up on some of these trees, I think. Lovely though they are. This is a big old field. Is this one of the biggest fields on the map? Oh no, it's not. Well, actually, yeah, one of the biggest, but not the biggest. 33 is chunky. There's a lot of grass fields. I think we might need to plough out some of the grass fields. 16 is huge. 44 and 45 are massive. 43 is pretty big, but yeah, so we're looking at 4 trucks, 2 axle compressor trolley, 2 barrels of diesel. And on the diesel, that's nuts. Wow, that's a hell of an operation. Steel's diesel. Diesel and AdBlue. Really? Trying to chew up the header trailer. There we go. Now there's one headland enough. What we'll do, because we're already at 6,000 litres, we're going to get what? 40,000 litres, maybe more up here? Not bad. Weekly every month for 2 months. get work on that. That's crazy. City's yard as in sort of like the council, the whatever the local equivalent is in the US. Right, let's jump to... This'll do. So, we'll need then... lots of things. Killaboo chickens. Tiny! Hello Tiny! How you doing, my friend? We're just commiserating with Chris here. He's lost some tools, been stolen. It's kind of sucky. So yeah, we're just getting started on... oh, too close together, look. We're just getting started on Petervill here. Yeah, okay. So yeah, kind of like the council. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that just sucks. There's so much stuff. Pretty organised bunch. So we'll take this off here. So we're also just about to try and do an experiment. We've got a worker doing a harvest on one of the fields that we just bought. I'm going to do a bit of an experiment to see if we can figure out what's going on with the water trigger on this map. Unfortunately, this was sat here and I needed to tidy it up. Ah. Right. Field 8. Is it in field 8, Jeff? Or is it next to field 8 but in the yard? Get a few more chickens. So there's the fuel. Oh, that's interesting. That's a weird thing. Look at that. So I own this field. Oh, I don't own this field. Ah. Is it in the field, Jeff? If you're able to answer. Or is it by the field but in the yard? Chat's gone, so I can't see anymore. Helper's got a full grain tank already. Oh my goodness me. To the left of the gate. Outside the field, in the yard. So here then. Right? Well, that's the fuel tank. I'm pretty sure that's fuel. Top of Lake Isabella Dam is not far from capacity leaking. Whoa, that's pretty serious. So you guys have had a lot of water then. But why are they not letting some of the water out? That doesn't make sense. Because that, I'm pretty sure that's fuel. Because I think it is. Ooh. Oh, left as you look at the gate. Ah, green tank. Thanks for that, Tiny. Cheers, mate. See you later. Left as you look at the gate. Green tank. Okay, fingers crossed that'll help. Am I being dense, Jeff? I don't have a green tank. Oh, that green tank. Sorry. The dark green tank. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, I agree. I don't get it either. Let's just put this on a minute. Because I've got a modded water tank, I might try it with the Aquatrans or something as well, because I need to buy something for the pig farm for water, so... But yeah, it's certainly not working with this. Agreed. I have the same problem. Interesting. That might be a bug. That's now stuck. Come on. There we go. Yeah, sorry Jeff. That doesn't work for me either. Oh, shame I don't own that field. That's a huge field. How much is that? But it won't fill up the in-game tank. Okay. It's not even, I'm not even getting the trigger come up. Which is not that, it's not that much. It's only 126 grand. Ooh. Have you tried buying field 8, Jeff? I wonder if it's too close to the edge. I wonder if the, you know, if the ownership thing's just in the wrong place. Maybe. It's funny because I'm not even getting, definitely make sure I've got the tank selected. I'm not even getting the option. I don't even get the trigger. But then actually if you're getting the trigger come up, it can't be an ownership thing. So I made a hash of that. Let me spring round. Oh, you do own it. Yeah, and that's the thing, if you're getting the trigger up though, then it shouldn't matter. Okay, I was about to buy the field just in case that might help, but no. Start filling. Yep, so I do get the trigger, which I didn't get a minute ago, but no, it doesn't work. No, so it looks like that's a bug. But at least I got the trigger that time. It's funny I didn't get it the first time. Yeah, it just came up again. Ooh, start filling. That's weird. Why did that come up? Yeah, because I get a trigger there too. That's kind of weird. There are a few trigger bugs on here. Yes, I am, Chris. Yep. Yeah, no chance. Because there are a couple of things. This might be part of it as well. So, and you probably noticed this already. If I take this off just to tidy up, and take, for example, oh come on, how is it live in the UK? That's all right. It's okay. Yeah. So if I take those off for a minute, you'll see there's a fuel tank thing here, right? Now that fuel tank is in the yard, that is where the fuel tank is, but what's weird is if I put the animals on, the chicken point is there, but the chicken point isn't there. The chicken point is here. So that is in the wrong place. So there do seem to be a few buggy things around the yard, so I'm wondering if, yeah, I'm wondering if there might just be a few, when the triggers come up, so you think it would work, but you see there's, it's come up again. Press the button, it disappears. So yeah, hopefully there'll be a patch soon, and hopefully it won't mean needing to restart the game, because that would suck. But anyway, so yeah, no, definitely not working for me. If we get time in the stream, Jeff, I'll go buy the standard water trailer as well. Right, better crack on. Well, if you've never been, whereabouts in the US do you live, Chris? Oh, wrong way. Yeah, it took me ages to find the chickens. It's really annoying. California. Oh yeah, UK is very different to there. yeah, it's all right. Don't come expecting it to be necessarily warm. I mean, it's now June and it's been doing nothing but raining. That's too big. Okay, there's not enough space to let this guy past. I'm going to have to crawl in. I might turn traffic off for a minute. This is the smallest one. It's just huge. I hope we can get around the corner before something else comes in and we'll have a bit more space. Oh, well, there you go. Then definitely come to England, Chris. You'll be absolutely fine. It can get pretty hot in the summer, can do, but it isn't at the moment. We've had heavy rain as well, so it sounds like you have too. Yeah, it's been pretty wet here for the last sort of week and a half or so. But yeah, if you've never been, I mean, if you like it cooler and green, go to Scotland, which is where this is. I mean, I live in Lincolnshire, which is east, sort of halfway up the country. It's very nice, lots of farmland around here. Jeff lives a bit further south. It ain't warm, 110 degrees, oh my goodness me. Wow, 110, that's horrendous. Wow, what did he just do? That was weird. Did you see that? He just wiggled all over the road. Yeah, no, it's hot here if it's 30 degrees. That's, that's pretty warm here. 30 degrees C. I honestly had no clue what that might be. What's that? Probably about high 80s, low 90s, probably. Fahrenheit. My conversions are terrible for temperatures. I can do weights, I can do volumes, can't do temperatures. I'm just going to shove that out of here. Yeah, there you go, 43 degrees C. Yeah, no, it never ever gets that warm here. That's just ludicrous, and I bet it was humid too. So yeah, I mean, it depends what you want to see, if you want to get out in the countryside. Well, there's loads of nice areas. Kent, down south, is quite nice. Scotland is awesome. I love it up there. I was born up there, so I just love it up there. Lake District is lovely, but then you've got, the Peak District, the North York Moors, up in the north. Yeah, 50% humidity and heat, that's just horrid. Well, yeah, you've got, there's London, there's all sorts of stuff to see and do. I mean, I suppose if you've not been before, probably want to come and do a bit of a tour round. Yeah, absolutely, do that. Well, you can always go to Wales. Wales is lovely. Yeah, definitely lots going on around if you've never been. So is that right? Going up, yeah, just really slowly. Small towns. Well, if you want old towns, I know, Jeff, what do you reckon? York is really nice. No, it's not many car chases, definitely not. Yeah, small towns, York is lovely. It is a city, but it's old and small. Lincoln, which is not far from me, is quite pretty in places. That'll do, emptied, get the worker back on it. Yeah, I mean, there's loads of, if you go out, Norwich is a nice place. That is a city, but again, it's quite small. Military museums, yeah, loads. So, in Leeds, which is a city up in the north, there's the Armouries, which is, oh, there's a traffic jam, what's going on there? Which is all military stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, Ely definitely. Yes, that's probably not far from where you are, Jeff, right? I mean, Cambridge is really nice. Again, it's a city, but it's tiny in relative terms and very picturesque. Yeah, so military museums, there's Dover Castle is, you know, there's loads of history there from you know, a long time ago, around World War II. There's Churchill's Cabinet War Rooms in London. There's Duxford Air Museum. Is it Duxford? Yes. Which is not far from Cambridge, actually. Yeah, the Leeds Armouries is quite a good place. All sorts. I would have thought so, to be honest. I mean, I can drive in the US with a UK licence, so I don't see why not. Just remember we drive on the other side of the road, that's all. Yeah, and driving's pretty easy. If you're at the cities, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, I've driven in the US with no problem, so don't see that being a problem. Dunwich. Where's Dunwich, Jeff? Name sounds familiar, but I can't place it. Is that not far from you as well? But if you're up in the lakes, Kendal's really nice. That's a nice little town with loads of nice hills and mountains around. Yeah, there's all sorts. There's no shortage of places to go. Haha, yeah. Yeah, there's a new series of Top Gear about to start. Not sure about that, but you're right, the Grand Tour is quite cool. I don't watch it often because I don't have Amazon Prime, but yeah, Top Gear is fun. And was when those three guys were doing it as well. I still like to rewatch the old ones. But yeah, Top Gear with Matt LeBlanc doing it was awesome. But now he's leaving, not sure. Suffolk Coast. Ah, okay. I thought I recognised the name. Yeah, lovely. Suffolk's really nice. Jeremy, the short guy. Oh God, whose name escapes me. Wow, really? Yeah, James May's awesome. Oh my goodness me, what's the guy's name? Can't believe I don't remember. What? That's just wrong. I did like Matt LeBlanc in New Top Gear. But having seen the lineup now Matt's left, I think I'll probably watch it, but I will almost certainly end up giving it a miss. Which is a shame. Yeah, Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, that's the guy. Yeah, that's the guy. So we're getting dark. I hadn't realised how late it had gotten. Yeah, Jeremy's very good in Top Gear. It's fair. I have mixed opinions about him otherwise, but he's very good in Top Gear. And he was in it, my God, in the 80s when I was a kid. Jeremy Clarkson was in Top Gear. Yeah, it's going dark. I have to call it a night soon. So what's the trouble on the roads over there then? That's kind of weird. Not really, Chris. You can get a shotgun license, but they're very restricted. And that's it. I think anything else you have to be in an officially licensed club. It's not something I know an awful lot about, to be honest. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I wouldn't mind actually. It's been a long time. I was in the RAF Cadets when I was a teenager. So we used to go shooting. It's been a long time since I've done that. Yeah, okay. Oh, well, you can go hunting here. In fact, there's loads of that around us. Lots of game bird hunting. And I have shot clays. I've never shot, so I have been clay pigeon shooting. So you can, you know. Oh, that's why there's... Oh. That's why there's a traffic jam. Our header trailer has ended up across the road. Right, better go sort that out then. Now, shall we carry on in the dark, or shall we call it a day? Need to work to it for a sec. Let's go see if we can move that header trailer. We've got a longbow. Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Chris. I know, they should have done. Who's left this across the road? It looks like there's red flashing lights. What's that about? Right, let's get some lights on. A longbow, that's really cool. Now that's something I haven't done, is archery. That I would like to try. Where is the... Okay, so given there's a traffic jam and I can't open the gate and get through the gate, I'm going to have to drive straight to the hedge, which clearly you can do, because that's what the header trailer did. And pick this up and get it out of the way. Sorry. And it's now wrapped itself around a tree. So we'll drive straight into here. Oh no! Now we're stuck on the tree, seriously. Oh, we'll sort of shove it out the way. Drive over the car, fine, whatever. Just to get it moving. There we go, done. Wasn't pretty, but we managed. Luckily, of course, we've got a bit more space now. There we go, that's better. Here, no speed cameras, order a crown bit. Yeah, the speed cameras here aren't too bad. You just have to know what to look out for. And what always gets me is you see a whole load of people who drive ridiculously and then drive 10 miles an hour under the speed limit through speed cameras, as if that makes up for it. Yeah, but you do need to be careful, certainly. You just need to know. Keep an eye out. Not that I am endorsing speeding at all. Obviously. Oh, of course he's going the wrong way, naturally. He's going to come and empty him. He'll get to the end. Yeah, you see, that would be kind of fun, driving in the desert. That you definitely can't do, you're right. Nice. Yeah, we don't really have areas like that. Definitely not. It's a problem. It's a small country. Small country and too much traffic. That is almost certainly. Depends when you drive and where you drive, but even cruise control, unless it's automatic cruise control. Yeah, even cruise control, unless it's automatic here, is almost pointless. Because as soon as you get up to even the speed limit, you're almost certainly going to come across someone that's going slower. Almost. Depends on the roads, depends on the time of day. Come on. Could get the truck out actually. Put on the trays on the back. There we go, that'll do. How much we've got left to do? Should we crack on and finish the field? No guy with a wow. A Pete 389. 18 speed. Wow. Oh, indicator's on. Why is the indicator on? That's odd. That was lucky. Good guess. It's getting a bit dark. Might call it a night. So let's come back here. Find our combine. We've no rain forecast, so we'll be alright. Well, it's just got stuck anyway, that was good timing. It's getting rather dark, so let's call it leave that there. All I need to know is find nope, not that one. Ah, Petervill, okay. Now I know what you mean. Nope. What I need to do is find a vehicle that's at the yard. Yes. I know a guy here in the UK with a Reliant Robin, 4 forward, 1 reverse, does 80 all day as long as it's downhill. Actually, I tell you what, 80 in a Reliant Robin, that's scary. Right, so what time is it? It's 8:15. So we'll go through 10 hours. So I'm going to do that thing now where it won't let me do it. It is. Damn you. Let's come back. Try that again. Do. Hurrah. Boom. Probably making some vehicle running costs. Vehicle running costs? Really? Weird. Oh. 200 miles an hour. Yeah, that would be scary. Right, let's get this out of the way. So it might actually work, while we've got this hooked up, we'll take this up to the pig farm actually and fill it up, because I know I can fill it up there, so I'm pretty sure I can. Just jump through. Here we go. Keep streaming. Yeah, I'll probably do another, well, I'll have to go soon, but I'll probably do another 20 minutes, maybe half an hour. 125 miles an hour in a semi-truck. Wow. 125 in a semi. Whoopsie, that was weird. Camera's offset. That would put me off. So I need to spin round actually. Oh, automatic lights, that's nice. Got lights outside at night. Yeah, there's been some talk about getting limiters over here by law. I mean, my car's got a limiter, but I set it manually, so it's, whenever I feel I need to use it for a particular purpose. Actually, I don't want to go that way, do I? Because I'll be much easier if I go through the sheep field. So let's go. Also help us find our way around a little bit. That £1,000,000 I had didn't last very long, did it? Now down to 672. Now it looked like it was through the sheep field. They shut the gate. I'll let them run away. There's our field. So apart from the gates, definitely easier than going the other way. Don't particularly want to take this onto the field. Otherwise, what's the point in having the chaser bin? Right, I'll switch the lights off actually. Where's our combine gone? Oh, there it is. Why is it? Oh, I didn't turn it on. That was stupid. Well, you've not completed your task. Get on with it. What is going on? Oh no! Oh, that was stupid. What an idiot. The field's withered. Lost the rest of my field. That was dumb. Should have thought about that. Switch growth off overnight, which I actually normally do. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh well, never mind. We've got what we've got. We need to get a baler, get it baled, and then we can get something else in it. Oh, that's so silly. Just didn't think properly. Right. Well, in that case, I didn't really need the truck, did I? But as we've got it. So, sorry, Chris. 2013 Whew, yeah, I'll bet. So I've also got a couple of grass fields. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna mow the grass out of the cow and the sheep field as well. Just try not to lose too many animals while I'm doing it, because they're huge. Can you get round? Not really. Chris, no. And I don't know that much about them, but I know quite a few people do. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay, I'm managing to make a bit of a hash of this. You will go in there. It's actually not a very long pipe, considering the size of the trailer. There we go. Should be good. It's not unloading. Why not? We got a bit of a... Oh, that's not handy. Why is that not unloading? Oh. We might have a bit of a mod conflict here. It started unloading, then it stopped. Nope. Oh, that's not handy. So it's taken 134 litres and then stopped. This isn't going well, is it? It really isn't going well. Oh well. Should you get FS19? So I started on 15 and didn't get on with it because I couldn't figure out how to make the money. I loved 17, played it to death. I like 19. A lot of people complain about it. I think the graphics are really good. I think there's lots of really good maps coming out. I think there's lots of really good features. The nice thing is, it probably was. I just didn't really figure that out, how to do that, until I started watching people playing it on 17. And then yeah, you're right, it does become easy once you know a few tricks. Just seemed a bit slow to me, but 17 I absolutely loved. Yeah, you're right, Jeff. 19 is starting to pick up. There's loads of good maps coming out. Whether or not you like the placeable thing, whether or not you like the whole, making your own farms thing. I've not done a lot of that, to be honest. Especially not the modded maps, because generally I quite like to play a map how it was designed by the map maker. Just because, a lot of the time they've got sort of bespoke buildings and stuff like that, and it's nice to stick with the feel of a map. But that just depends on the map, really. Certainly on this one on Marwell, I've been playing the map as it was. And they're amazing maps, both of them. Really good. Though this one apparently has a few bugs at the moment, as we've talked about. Well, that's a relief. I was beginning to wonder if didn't get my we're going to get my crop out. So I don't know why there seems to be a bit of a bug between this and the hook lift, which could be a bit annoying. Map that started with B on 15. Pass. Yeah, when I got on 17 on Goldcrest, I started with silage bales. I forget whose video it was, but I watched someone's video and it said, sell your fields of grass, sell all your equipment, just buy a mower and a loading wagon and you're away, or a baler and and do that. Yeah, that's quite a cool idea. I think silage or logging is definitely the way to start. It's a good way to make a load of money. I'm stuck, aren't I? Got caught. Try that again. Sorry, swing around a bit more. There we go. That'll do. Right. Can't believe I was dumb enough not to think about the fact it might go over overnight, but that's still 2 growth stages. Oh well. And you're certainly right, the best way to start a map is to find the one thing that makes money, and that could be logging or silage bales. I just do it and do it and do it, and actually, if you make $1 million an hour, that's amazing. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty good. Wow. You know, I'm going to leave that gate because actually I'm going to bring the I'll bring the combine through in a sec. Should probably think about getting some food to some animals. For what it's worth, we'll empty that out. Actually, you know what? We could. How are we going to do that? No, very good. Now, where did I put that tractor? There it is. Perfect place. I need to be careful where I put these actually. And I'm going to go on the basis that I'm probably likely to use all of these pretty quickly. So let's just leave them here. Well, sometimes you've just got to get it done, right? I go with that, which is why we're going to do this. I think between the cows, the sheep and the pigs, these are going to go fast. So we'll just unload them here. And actually that was the last use of this trailer too. So that now needs to go down to that's when you had seasons on, right? Yep. I'd had that happen with some pigs. I ran out of food over the winter for the pigs and thought I was just about going to make it to a good sell price, and then I lost about half of them overnight before I managed to sell them. Yep, had that happen too. Right, I'm going to do some animal husbandry on that point before I lose any of my animals. Not that we're in a base game, but still. And then we'll call it a day. Bear with me a second, guys, and I'll be back. Hey guys, sorry about that. So what's that, Chris? I had food them stockpiled. Oh no, just left it. Oh goodness. So let's see. This is going to get a bit of a workout. Got the Wazzy. Might as well use it. Yeah, mine was just bad planning. Well, that and trying to be profitable, I was holding out for the best price for selling pigs, which I think is either mid or end winter, and I literally just ran out of food for them before I could get done. I was hoping I'd have enough of them overnight and didn't. Push that down. There we go. So, first things first, straw blowing. I'm going to have to go do this up with the pigs as well, but I'll do that off screen because that'll take a lot of driving back and forth. They'll be alright once they're set up, but getting them set up may take a little bit of time. Yeah, it happens. Like forgetting if you breeze through the night, your crops will wither. That kind of sidetracked. There we go. Now, I'm assuming, I don't know whether we do straw in the, this is interesting, so do we do straw in the cow shed, or do we do it at that, what looks like a straw point to me, up in the I've got it the wrong way around, haven't I? On this one, oh, I've got John Deere. And it's interesting because lots of people say, oh, you know, you don't have that equipment in the UK. We do. We have, you see, Case, John Deere, you name it, it's here. I'm hoping, oh yes, one of these is a straw point. Yeah, I just bought me a new John Deere harvester. I had a massive Ferguson on my previous map, but no, gone over to a John Deere on this one. Now, if you want a reason to get 19, Chris, this is it. I love this piece of equipment. It's brilliant. Such a cool thing. And well, there's lots of cool stuff, but this and the Anderson, some of the stuff in the Anderson pack's pretty cool as well. The DLC we just had. Oh, hang on, steady. No, that's not what I said. Everyone has pockets of speciality. Yeah, that's not good, is it? What's that? I'm not going? Come on. Whatever. How are we doing for straw for our cows? I'm assuming they need some more. We'll do one more. I'm not going to sit and do all of it. Oh, yeah, they need some more. Okay. I'm not sure we make drills in this country anymore, so I'm tempted to just agree with you on that. We used to, but I think they've all been bought out. Oops. That's a pretty good screenshot like that. Yeah, I'm not sure we have any of those anymore either. I mean, don't even own Aston Martin and Rolls Royce anymore, I don't think. Right, I'll leave that there because I will. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I don't think we own Jaguar Land Rover anymore. Land Rovers are pretty reliable. Or were, back in the day. Mind you what I don't, I still need this bike. I think we'll buy a different straw blower for up at the farm anyway. Okay. So let's go see about the sheep. Yeah, that certainly is true. But again, that varies. And certainly some of those. Never say no. Someone offered me an Aston Martin. I'm guessing that's not a lot. Actually, that's not bad. I must need some more sheep. Yep, absolutely. Actually, come to think of it, Chris, we've got a New Holland on here as well. And I'm always a fan of New Hollands. So yeah, New Holland, John Deere, Massey Ferguson, good mix. Right, so that's our sheep seen to for a little while. They just need some water. Need some wheat for the chickens. Do a mixture of hay and silage. I may as well just use the silage to start with. But boy, am I going to need to make some more. Oops. So should mean one of it, maybe. Don't do that. Thank you. Yes. Dodge Polara. 20-foot long, good grief. I drove a Charger recently, a new one. That was pretty cool. I did like that car. They were slightly surprised to find it didn't have sat-nav, which, given it was a higher car, would have been really helpful. But it was a good car to drive. Possibly my own experience of driving an American car, actually, I have to admit. Maps are, yeah, they are if you've got one. Actually, Google Maps was very helpful. How are we doing? Well, it's red. It's better than being empty. Need grass as well, actually, so I'll be doing some grass work very soon. That's for sure. What I'll do for that, let's grab that water trailer and go sort out the water. But yeah, it's going to take me a wee while to get some of this stuff set up. Where'd I put it? There it is. Bit blind coming out of here. And is that a major criteria when you're buying a car, Chris? Is there something you need to tell us? Yeah, that's huge. So I need to figure out what to do with that yard there. Yeah, that money's going to dwindle. Oh yeah, that's definitely true. I could see that. So we need to get a baler. Think about getting a loading wagon. Can't get with square bales, so that'll make the baler really expensive. And we'll need another bale trailer. Yeah, that money's going to go fast. So yeah, a lot of the crops were there overnight. That field of corn was... Actually, that's something else. Haven't looked at contracts yet. Currently not available. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a good day out. Kind of car shows. That's cool. Barbecue. This is steep, this hill. Might need to, as I mentioned this already, might need to upgrade some of my tractors just to get a little bit more power. Yeah, I know we're small. That would be pretty big. Wowzers. Really steep hill. You know, I'm going to have to go and Google that, can't I? Just see what it looks like. See, and that's the trip from the main farm to the pig farm. You can see now why I wanted to make this a bit more independent operation. So, 1965, okay. Wow, a 1 year only. Need to get up here and get all this grass cut. Might take some to the biogas plant just to make some money. But at least this one works. To do it and getting that one at the yard fixed though. It's quite a long track up here. Mind you, I wonder about putting a pond in the cow field actually. There we go. Now then, where is the water trough? I think it's round here. Which means that we almost certainly can't do this without squashing a few pigs. Which is a bit of a shame. Yep, like I said. It's busy in here. Do you like a bit of bacon? Actually, that wasn't too bad. Oh, sorry, no. Right. Hello? Gate? 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 Okay. Oh right, there you go, triggers in a slightly different place. Yeah. I'm deeply suspicious of anyone who doesn't like bacon. Fill it up again, annoyingly enough. Well, we've hit 2 hours. I probably ought to go, sadly, because I'm rather enjoying this, but we've got friends coming today, so I've got a lot to do. But yeah, we'll head on down to the main yard and give the water to the sheep and the pigs. Mind, it's not going to be enough, is it? Because the sheep and the cows, rather. If I give it to the sheep first, it should be enough for them, but and then whatever's left I'll give to the cows, and I'll just have to do another trip. But I think installing some sort of pond in the cow field might be called for. But I'll probably do that after I've cut the grass to make sure I maximise my grass I get off it. So I'll do that. I'll leave that door open, there's nobody in here. Oh, that one didn't shut. That one I can't leave open. No. No, 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 no. There we go. Luckily, of course, the journey back will be a lot quicker. It's all downhill. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, I hope to see you on tomorrow if you can make it. That'd be cool. And yeah, I might look into that. That could be the thing to do. I've been wanting to use that pond mod and I haven't yet found. Though I was going to put it on Ravenport, but I haven't yet managed to use it in game. So if you don't like breaking your life, it's so good vertical. Yeah, cheers, Jeff. You have a good day, mate. Don't work too hard. And yeah, I hope to catch you tomorrow. Definitely a much quicker return journey. Where's the end of the road? There it is. Well, that same would apply to her, I think, from what I've heard. No? Surely. Right, a good swing round into this yard. Now then. Water trough. Oops. Oh no, I said I was going to do the sheep first. Oh no, I've got stuck. I did say I was going to do the sheep first, but we can go through this one anyway. Yeah, that's what I thought. Dumb question, Jeff. Where's the water trough for the cows? Must be in the field somewhere. Right, let's go sort the sheep out. There's the sheep one, you can see that. And I left the gate open because I did say I was going to get the harvester and then didn't. There we go. Hoping there'll be some left. Yep, just about. Now, can we get from here straight through to the cow field? Doesn't look like it, but worth a look. Oh, we can. That's handy. Not on that fussed about closing this gate, actually. I suppose I don't have a particular issue with the sheep and the cows mixing. I don't think there's a problem with that. I'm pretty sure I've seen cows and sheep in the same field before now. Now then, water. I'm assuming it's not that, because that's got straw in the bottom. That would be weird. Nope. The trucks. Wow. Disappearing, reappearing cows. Magic. Oh, there it is. God, that's a funny place to put it. Okay. Should have seen that, really. That was kind of obvious. There we go, and that's going to take way more than I've got. But the sheep aren't in too bad a state. Pigs need all of their food still. Need to feed the chickens. Oh, wow, that's a lot of red. But we're getting there. And their productivity's up, so that's good. Should start getting some milk soon. And that's it. I'm going to call it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. It's been there's lots of chat. That's been a really good stream. Thank you very much for joining in and sticking by to watch. Turn on. Get a bit political there, Chris. No politics on a Saturday morning. It's Friday night where you are, so okay, it's allowed. But yeah, I'm going to stop there, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I hope to see you on the next one. See you then. Cheers, bye.